Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's National Influenza Vaccination Week. Joining us this morning to tell us about the importance of getting those shots in people's arms is Cerise Murata from Vaccinate Your Family and Dr. Jeb Teichman. Thank you both so much for being here today. How are you doing today?
It's early for me.
Wonderful.
Good morning.
Well, let's start with Cerise. Can you tell us a little bit about Vaccinate Your Family?
Sure. So Vaccinate Your Family is a national nonprofit organization. We have been around for 30 years working to protect people of all ages from vaccine preventable diseases. And we do that by raising awareness and educating people about the life-saving value of vaccines, making sure that they have access to science-based information, and we also address equity issues in terms of health disparities. But at the end of the day, we really want to empower people to make informed decisions about vaccination for themselves and their families.
A valuable resource to have. And Dr. Teichman, you have a personal connection to this cause. Why do you feel so passionate to advocate for others to get vaccinated?
Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, I do. I lost my healthy 29-year-old son to complications from influenza in November of 2019.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear. Well, this must inspire you and motivate you to really get the word out there, I can imagine.
I have a powerful story to tell. I hope that folks will hear it and get vaccinated. It's Brent's legacy.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Cerise, this is a week for a great reminder for everyone to get all their vaccinations. What diseases require a one-time vaccination and which require more?
Well, it is National Influenza Vaccination Week, and so this is the time we want to remind people it's not too late to get your flu shot. We need a flu shot each and every year because every year the flu shot is updated to protect us against the circulating strains. So it's not too late to get vaccinated. Flu season has started early. It is severe already. But beyond that, we want people to also be up to date on their COVID vaccines. So everyone 6 months and older is eligible to get both a flu and a COVID vaccine. The COVID vaccines, there are different age requirements, but beyond just flu and COVID, we want to remind people to also stay up to date on their routine immunizations, because it's bad enough we have flu going around, we're still in the middle of COVID, we have RSV, but we're also seeing outbreaks of other vaccine preventable diseases like measles, polio, and whooping cough. So it's more important now than ever to make sure that we're all up to date on our vaccinations.
What's the best way to keep track of which ones are due?
You can visit our website, vaccinateyourfamily.org/learn, and in there you can view the schedules for both children and adults to see what vaccines you need, and then you can go out and talk to a trusted healthcare professional about how to get those.
Thanks again. Dr. Teichman, if I can go back to you for a moment. You had a healthy 29-year-old son. I think a lot of us assume when we get the flu, we'll recover. What did this teach you about how dangerous the flu can be?
You know, that's the irony here, is that as a pediatrician, I've always been a passionate advocate for all vaccinations. I know the importance. Brent had it on his to-do list, but he just never got around to doing it.
And a lot of us skip the flu vaccines, or we have this misunderstanding that it only protects against one strain, or there's so many out there, so what's the point? What's your message to them?
You know, this year, there are 4 strains of influenza in the vaccine. And this year we have even though we're having a very severe flu season, we have a good match to the strains in the vaccine to the strains that are circulating. And even though it's never too late to get vaccinated, even if you've had flu early in the season, you should get vaccinated after recovery, because there's more than one strain of influenza that circulates every season, and you can get it twice. It's not just the flu. it can take the life of a healthy child. It did. It took mine.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing with us. I think I'm going to run out and get mine today. I've been putting it off too. So a good reminder for everybody. Hope it makes a difference in our community. Thank you for joining us again. You can find more information in the hot links section of WNEM.com.